Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Obscure Joe PT, and for today what I have in here it is the ThroneBreaker, The Witcher Tales. So this game it is developed by the CD Projekt Red, the same developers behind The Witcher 1, 2 and 3, and they are using Unity 5 engine instead of their own engine, the Red's engine 3. They decided to go with Unity, but this is mostly a very different game, and this is the graphical settings. So you have kind of only a preset where you can choose your graphical options. There is graphics quality, you can choose between low, medium, high or 4K. I'm using the 4K, I'm running at 1080p, and pretty much all the stuff it is set to the maximum. I do recommend you to use VSync if you are going to play this game. But since I'm benchmarking in here, I'm not going to use it because I'm going to test out the maximum frame rate that we can. So in order to show you up a little bit this game, I need to perform a new game, okay? And so the tutorial is a little bit sad, but it's going to happen. And talking about the performance, this is mostly the performance that you can expect. An experience above 100 frames per second or close to it. There was a lot of stuttering during this benchmark. I'm not really sure why, but this game have multiple loading screens, so I'm going to assume this stuttering it is because of the loadings register in here. But apart from that, I think the game runs pretty great. So it's a type of game that you are not really concerned with the performance, because what you're going to get it is mostly very above 60 frames per second. And so, as you can see, the type of game it is different. So, talking a little bit about the game, I don't know how can I explain myself a little bit about this game, because this is mostly, it seems like a Gwent card game, but at the same time it is an indie adventure game. So yeah, it's a little bit weird that they come up with this title. I was expecting CD Projekt Red to start to develop some more weaker Witchers or different forms of games, but I wasn't really expected that. I wasn't really expecting they transform a Gwent game into an adventure game, and so that is really weird. So if you are interested in this game, probably you won't be able to find it on Steam. I think this is exclusive to their GOG store, which is the store behind the Witcher game, or the Witcher developers. It's their store. It is a very good store. It includes very old games and mostly games without DRM, so there is no de novo or Steam bullshit. There is nothing licensing that is gluing to the game, okay? So it's a very nice thing, but I personally prefer to buy on Steam. So, but yeah, there is no copy of this on Steam, so if you want to get this game, you really do need to get it through GOG, okay? So during the rest of the video, I'll be playing a little bit through the game. It is a long video, but seriously, this game, in order for you to understand how it works, it really takes time, and this is something that I didn't want to do. It was to show you up the entire game, but just to give you an heads up what you can expect about the game, okay? So guys, without more further stuff to talk to you about this game, I really hope that you continue to enjoy the video and to understand how this game works, but I fully recognize that this game it is not for everyone. But performance, game aside, performance is really great. It runs fine as expected for the type of game that it is, okay? So guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon in another video. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of it, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target. To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Give me a target.
We'll catch 'em all! There's a tighter ring. Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Thing about...
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
A lesson in humility coming now. The strays took tail and run! Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive. Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
Our ballista, your command.
Hey?
I'm a one, sir.
The chase is on!
Should have listened to the old lady.
Ah!
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubt...
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less? Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why, I'd have gone round, through Sodden.
Gods of mercy! Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm, I won't allow it! Attack!
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Raymond, what is this? Some spectre? A striker?
I can't be sure, Your Grace. It's the first I've seen of any such thing.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first. Until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Fearsome they look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
Should have listened to me, old lady.
So fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
One bolt.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, ma. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Give me a time.
Curses. Strong as steers they've grown. And they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses. My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there! Yet another abomination.
Ugh, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
Our ballista, your command.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
The beasts hadn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
Lady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them?
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men...
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Maeve of Lyria and Rivia.
Ha' mercy, Your Grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Maeve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, nohow.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid, so please answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits, whom do they follow?
Him, my lady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
My, a blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
Thou recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleeton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady! I'll be no higher for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Leave them be. The harvest draws close. Hard work. They'll have their hands full.
Oh, milady. Thanks be to you, thanks be. I pray Mother Melitele watch over your kind heart.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field and orchard. Understood.
Meve set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.